Hello, 91 FM listeners. Brittany here, once again, keeping you informed with all of campus's events. Today in the studio, I'm here with Colleen, coming to inform us about Platteville's first Green Day extravaganza. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty great. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Why don't you start off telling us a little bit about this Green Campus Earth Day?
Well, Green Campus Project is a campus organization promoting sustainable living to the Platteville community and campus around. So we thought we would throw an Earth Day extravaganza, for the holiday. And so on Saturday, April 16th, we're going to have two events. The first one is a symposium from 2 to 5, and we're going to have tons of different groups. We're having campus organizations. We're having groups around Platteville, like the Platteville Community Arboretum, Momentum Bikes, and just different setups and projects people have done. And the point is to educate anybody who's interested about the environment, environmental issues, sustainable living, just little things they could do better to live sustainably, and the importance of organic and local farming.
Now, is it kind of like a fair?
Yeah, you could say that.
Like an Earth Day fair?
Yeah, it's set up in Heritage Hall, and everyone has easels, so you could just walk through, stop and talk to somebody who you think has a really interesting club or presentation.
And I think some of that stuff is actually, being college kids, a lot of people are on budgets, and some of it is so practical too, especially if you're trying to work on a budget. You can save a lot of money.
Yeah, the thing is, sometimes people think that you have to spend more money to be sustainable, but a lot of times in the end it's going to save you tons of money. Just regular composting, you can save so much money, and you don't have to ever get fertilizer for your garden.
No, you just throw it in the back in a little. Now, do you buy the compost bin, or you can make them?
Well, because I'm pretty cheap myself, I just really have a pile in the backyard that I designate to it. So we have a pretty big, kind of backyard area. So I just throw it in a pile. But you can get compost bins for relatively cheap.
I know a lot of people are buying chickens. They're growing their own chickens for eggs and stuff like that. I didn't know if you guys have ever talked about that. Has that been brought up, or?
No, that's never really been brought up. I never thought about that. Well, I know that chickens themselves are a lot of work, just cleaning up after them and housing them and stuff, but I have never really looked into that one.
Oh, well, maybe next year. I'm not going to start chickens now. I have an apartment, so that would just be a mess. Someday soon. What booth are you guys most excited for?
I don't know. There's a lot of Whoops. I'm really excited about one of the guys in Green Campus. I've convinced him to bring his aquaponics system in, and that's kind of cool because it's like a fish tank, and then it goes through filters and systems, and you can grow plants on top of it. And so it's like a circle of life. The fish eat the roots of the plants, and then they poop, and it goes and fertilizes the plants. So
oh, wow.
It's a whole self-sustaining system.
And he came up with that himself?
No, it's been done in different areas. I know they have a big one in Milwaukee where a guy just has huge one. He's got tilapia, and he's got tons of crops, and he just sells it to all the local people and hires them to work and help him out.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Yeah, and so I convinced him to do that. And then we've got other little things coming. We've got the Society of Environmental Engineers. We're going to talk about what they do, Momentum Bikes. We might have somebody from Driftless coming to present. So just little things. And then different projects Green Campus has done, like compost toilet, all that good stuff.
If you buy local, it's so much better for not only the environment, but also health and...
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it's just better because, it's the neighbors that are supporting your businesses, too. And, they're, paying taxes so you can do things here. And might as well, try and live in a self-sustainable, community as well as...
Are you guys going to incorporate, a local farmer's market into the fair, or...?
Well, it's a little too early for that because, everything's just starting to grow, so we can't do that. But... we could talk about the Platteville Farmers Market there, advertise that, because that's always really cool to go to if anyone's here for summer.
On a week-to-week basis, what does your group do, when you guys get together?
Normally what we do, we pretty much, talk about a lot of issues, and we're really small, so sometimes it's hard to get things done. But what a lot of people have done is like individual projects, like the one guy who has aquaponics system, and then there's another girl, Bridget, who did a big like compost toilet project on campus, which was kind of interesting.
Yeah, what is that?
Basically, she built this toilet, and she had it in one of the stalls in Otts for a few months, and there's a few of us who went and used it, pooped in it, and you have to pour like sawdust or paper. It actually wasn't very smelly at all.
Yeah.
And then what she did was she put in a composter, and it's kind of been like composting for a few months. And at the Engineering Expo, we showed it off and talked about it, and it doesn't smell at all. It just looks like soil.
Oh, wow.
And so they're doing testing to see if like there's any like toxins in it, because that can happen sometimes. But we've just done like little things, and I know we've got a lot of big projects coming up, actually. We're working with the greenhouse to grow crops in there just for the campus. And there's going to be, we want to do like a native prairie garden on campus, like a rain garden.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Because the campus actually has a lot of space that people don't see.
Mm-hmm.
Like right behind all the dorms, there's that really, really nice river and an awesome little parkway loop.
Yeah, that's really nice. For one of my classes, we're actually building a rain garden down there too. And we've been working with the sustainability committee we helped start Recyclemania. And so there's 2 people in that committee who work with Green Campus, and we've helped promote that and do things for that.
Well, that's really cool. Is there like any big project besides this you guys are kind of working on?
Right now, it's just been this. I've been kind of like occupied. We do a lot of, I guess, just like little things. We own part of the Platteville Community Arboretum Trail, so we do a lot of invasive removal there. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it's just kind of these like upcoming projects we're really starting to hone in on and focus in on. I'm sure there's something else that's really important that I can't think of right now. But
no, but I think this is going to be really awesome to kind of inform everyone, because it's hard to find like valuable information on the internet because you don't know what's right, what's wrong. But you guys are going to have like a whole bunch of experts.
Yeah, and actually, the cool thing, we've got a dinner after the afternoon event, and we're going to have like 2 speakers from the campus there. We've got Mr.